So the Amen effect is an argument for sacred and life-changing power of true heartfelt encounter. That's all we're talking about here. To be mindful of one another. That's all we've been looking at in our book here. Being mindful of one another, to be a blessing for one another, being present for one another, being present in people's sorrow, being present in people's joy. You know, that's all we've talked about in the book as we run through it. I have to want to know you, not only because you matter as a human being and as an image of God, but also because your story, your struggle, and ultimately your liberation is part of mine. I love that. I love that. You know, I love sharing testimonies of people that I work with, testimonies of my mentees, right? Testimonies of people I meet online. I get a counsel. I remember that someone that got married to a lady that's older than him, you know, years ago, you know, and he was about to get married, and he was asking me, should he tell her? You know, and I say, hey, you have to, because otherwise it's gonna be deception. You know, and he told her, and she was upset at one point in time at the beginning, but she got over it and they married, you know, and they were having a good marriage. And in the last time he communicated with me, they just had a child. I love saying that. I love being a part of people's success. I love being a part of people's joy. I love being a part of people's sorrow also. You know, I talk about my dear mentee, you know, who had to mourn her sister so much that she became paralyzed herself, you know, but I love to talk about it, that because she did not die there, she did not stay there. You know, she's doing well today. She's recuperating today. She's gotten several certificates there, and she's moving her life forward. Yet she had a downtime, but she did not stay there. She did not die there. You know, that's same thing about the Christian journey also. Sorry, I'm a pastor, so that's the easy story I get to go to. You know, there's some Christians that all they talk about is the cross. Jesus died, Jesus died, Jesus died, Jesus died, Jesus died. But it's no more in the cross. It's no more in the grave. He rose also. Let's not just talk about the cross. Let's just talk about the dead. Let's talk about the resurrection. Let's talk about a soon coming also, right? There's power in resurrection. There's power in resurrection. There's power in his coming back also, right? Let's talk about the full story of life. It's not just about the sorrow. It's not just about the joy, right? It's the whole part. It's the whole package, right? It's a whole package. Again, there's a time to be born. There's a time to die. There's a time to be successful. There's a time to fail. There's a time to be disappointed. You know, and the whole story is just being there with one another. You know, being there with and for one another through the seasons of life. Through the seasons of life. Sometimes if we're strong enough and we can be a blessing, a help to other people. Other times we need other people to be a blessing, a help to us. And I say several times about my own life journey. I get to share about the time I was in depression, right? I'm here bold and speaking like this. It's like I've never had my own sorrow. Yes, I have. I'm bold to talk about it because I've been through several seasons of life. It did not kill me, so I'm a stronger person by going through it. That's why I can speak boldly about it all, right? And you also have your own season of life. I don't know where this is meeting you right now, but one thing I can tell you is that it can get better. It can get better. If you're in the night season of your life, the day is coming. If you're in the day season of your life, guided, learn everything you're going to learn. The storm is coming. The way you're going to overcome and stand in the storm is by what you're learning right now. Don't take your day for granted. Don't take your morning for granted. It doesn't stay forever. While the storm is going to come, adversity is going to visit you. I'm not cursing you. It's just what life is. It's not about a storm. It's not about the adversity. It's about that you're ready when it comes. That's what's important, is that you're ready when it comes and you can stand it. It's going to come. That's a given. Question is, will you be ready? That's your part to do, to be ready when it comes, right? So Jesus says, pray to the Father, lead us into temptation. God be with me through all the seasons of life and deliver me from evil. But that delivering from evil is a joint effort. It's not just God's alone. It's God's part and my part. because I have to do my part also. I have to learn the things I need to learn. I need to grow when I'm supposed to grow. I need to build my house upon the rock, not on the sand, because the storm is going to test my foundation. And that foundation is not going to be one that God built. It's going to be one that I built, helped by God. I built, helped by God. Not the one God built. God doesn't build people's foundation. We build our own foundation. God can help you, but you are going to be the one to build that foundation. And when the storm comes, it's going to test that foundation that you built. Yeah, helped by God, but you built. It's going to test your work. And if you made a mistake of building it on sand, not the rock, you're going to suffer the consequence, right? But even if you do, it's not the end. It's not a death sentence. You can still rise up again. You can rise up to life. You can still move up from that, right? There are second chances. The Bible talks about going to the house of a porter, and the clay was marred in the hand of the porter, but the porter made the broken pieces into the best that he could still make out of it. God is able to make our broken pieces into masterpieces, right? So whatever this is meeting you, there's still life for you. There's hope for you. God can make your broken pieces into masterpieces, right?